Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Today I'm going to talk about the so-called three factors in classical feng shui. Now, the three factors pertain to the three areas that we examine during a feng shui audit, particularly internal factors. And so that would be the main door, the kitchen, and the bedroom. Now, there's often a misunderstanding or a misconception as to what we look at in classical feng shui. Most people think we look at everything, including the bathrooms, the toilets, the maids' quarters, the utility rooms, living room, everything, yeah? But this is actually not the case. In classical feng shui, we look at very, very specific areas only. And that's because the main door is the qi mouth to your property. This is where most of the energy enters your home. And that's why the main door is of primary importance. The kitchen is important because obviously this is where we prepare meals. And therefore it is very important for your health, but also it's important for the main breadwinner. Yeah, so it's an important area for career prospects. And then lastly, the bedroom. Naturally, it's an important area for relationships, but again, also career prospects. Now, these three areas are the most important ones, either because we spend a lot of time there or because we perform important activities there. Living room and dining rooms are not important because most of the time we really don't spend that much time there. The bathroom and the toilets are absolutely insignificant when it comes to classical feng shui. Nobody examines the energies there. You don't spend enough time there. You need to spend a minimum of 3 to 4 hours per day in a particular area or perform an absolutely critical activity in an area for it to matter in classical feng shui. Now, nowadays, where a lot of people work from home, we also look at whether or not you have a home office or a study or a workroom. Yeah, then we take that into account. And if it so happens that you work in the living room or at the dining table, only then do we take these areas into account as well. Otherwise, they're really not important. And if you happen to have a balcony, then the balcony area would be a second qi mouth. Therefore, we look at that as well. And this is a factor that has only recently been added to the factors that we look at. Traditionally, really, it was just three factors. Now we're sometimes expanding it to these five. Yeah, main door, kitchen, bedroom, home office, and if you have a balcony, then a balcony. In the old times, most people, they lived in landed property. Yeah, there were no multi-story buildings. You had a landed property, even if it was just a shack. So there were no balconies as such to consider, and most certainly no home offices because most of the work was done outside. And this is also one of the reasons why the bathrooms were never really important areas to look at, because in the old days, for hygienic reasons, the bathrooms were usually in outhouses. They weren't really in the main property. And that's why we, even today, don't look at the bathrooms. You don't have to be afraid that the water of the toilet is going to flush your wealth away. That does not happen. Yeah. That's a complete misconception. This is untrue. It does not happen. And the bathroom is also not associated with water. If you enter your bathroom, you are likely not going to see any water whatsoever unless you have your bathtub filled with water all the time. But usually you enter a bathroom, there is no water. Water features are only considered to be water features when they're open, when they're visible. Yeah. None of that is present in a bathroom. So really, do not worry about the feng shui of your bathroom or of your toilet. Such a thing does not exist. All right, so this is it for the 3 or nowadays 5 factors in classical feng shui. If you're interested to learn more, or if you would like to get a feng shui audit, then contact me. My contact details are in the notes below, and I'll be happy to talk to you.